Oh, Eleanor, what's poppin'? Oh, Eleanor, so you were there when I like had the plants. So one of them was called a snake plant, and I was able to like, it's called propagate apparently, and like I was able to make 2 snake plants. Now I have 2 more snake plants. It's the coolest thing. I gave one of them to my sister. It's really cool. I feel like a dad maybe almost. I was setting up like a little recording thing because I got like a recording shield, but I couldn't find my like hook thing to like attach my microphone. So I just have this thing standing here. So I think I'm gonna use it as like a prop mic. So we'll see if it gets awkward or not. We'll find out. Amadeus. Alright. 2's a crowd, so we're gonna get this started. First song is gonna be from my last album. That's fun. Thank you. This one is from my first like second album, and I just found like a drum sound, like drum loop basically on YouTube. Some guys playing drums, and I looped it. On the original like recording that I have up, I have like really bad horns that aren't even in time. But this time I have just the drums, so hopefully we'll do just fine. And it's the intro for the project. Alright, here we go. Two lovers, both unlike in dignity. In this fair album I laid the scene. The ladies' love will rebel like mutiny and leave deep scars that cannot be seen. Ephemeral summer flings will flick off like fickle flames in the breeze, foreshadowing the fall in the finale. But it figures after love you hit your low like a valley. In this fair album I laid the scene. The boy finds love finds boy at 18. Fatal attraction to the woman of his dreams. Were loving her was a second nature as to breathe as natural as the melanin in his skin. And most of all, doses of her were intoxicating like propofol. In this fair album I laid the scene. This is the greatest love story that the world's ever seen. A boy becomes a man in the midst of cherry trees, forgetting that love's able to change like fall leaves. Will learn to push himself and his friends aside for love. Now post heartbreak, he can't heal fast enough. In this fair album I laid the scene. I see you bought your tickets, hurry up and go take a seat. The blocking is just right, the curtains are drawn back. Please don't leave your seats and try not to get off track. There's exits on your left, but everything's alright. The scene will begin with the big yellow spotlight. Closer inspection will reveal that it's the summer sun. And with the actors prepared, the show has begun. In this fair album I laid the scene. In this fair album I laid the scene. In this fair album I laid the scene. In this fair album I... Sound was Curtin's speech intro. It was heavily inspired by Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet like intro thing. I thought that was really cool. I thought like setting my album as a sort of like play with like the actors being the lovers. I thought that'd be a pretty cool concept. Looking back, ambitious, execution wise, I don't really know to keep it a buck with y'all. Let me see. I gotta like get up in everyone's faces every time. It's like Shakespeare makes me Shakespeare makes me happy, so happy to be with you. Weezer. It's already a Weezer classic. This next one is an unreleased song that I worked on this last semester. It's called Ignore / I forgot what it's called. We'll find out. Alright, here's the next one. And for if you're just joining, this is my like impromptu mic, because my actual mic isn't really. It's not like I'm gonna use a real mic anyway. Alright. Love is more than a word, but I'm gullible. So you say it to make sure that I'm comfortable. Skeletons in your closet, dare I say your heart's rotten. You talk sweet nothings and I listen and your past is forgotten. Love is more than a word, but I'm gullible. So you say it to make sure that I'm comfortable. Skeletons in your closet and dare I say your heart's rotten. What's more potent than the arrow that hit this misguided fool? Blinded by love, it digs himself a bigger hole like gardening tools. Words will fall on deaf ears. He's stuck like headlights on deer. He'll be damned if he doesn't have someone special. So she's the answer to that fear. What if the consequences are severe? Like love doesn't persevere. You've thought of these before. Used just hoping the signs wouldn't be so clear. But you're both so used to status quo, so we stay here in a constant state of limbo. So we tiptoe around the fact that what we have here isn't the same as before. Our intimacy's a dying flame, no feeling when you call my name. It's not hard to see you feel the same. You say you love me, but it's an empty claim. Especially in a constant state of limbo, so we tiptoe around the fact that. Oh, I messed up the tracks. Alright. Sorry about that. We're gonna pick up. Gotta get this. Man, we only had a sound guy. That's crazy. Persevere. Thought of you before. There's just something the signs wouldn't be so clear. But you're both so used to status quo, so we stay here in a constant state of limbo. So we tiptoe around the fact that what we have here isn't the same as before. Our intimacy's a dying flame, no feeling when you call my name. It's not hard to see you feel the same. You say you love me, but it's an empty claim. Especially when we don't talk like how we used to. Your sugar-coated words I'm not immune to, cause love is more than a word, but I'm gullible. So you say it to make sure that I'm comfortable. Talk, man, talk.
When I speak about love, you always ignore me. When I speak about love, you always ignore me. Always ignore me. Always ignore me. When I speak about love, you always ignore me.
You'd rather call it a night than talk about it. Even then you get mad and dance around it. Beat around the bush while I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Like bedrock, feel like our love is dead.
When I speak about love, you always ignore me.
I found this really cool clip. I thought fit.
Hey, I just wanted to clear the air for you. I understand if you hate me. I never imagined that I'd say this to you. You have to know, though, that I didn't plan for this. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to fall out of love with you, because I truly did love you. I still do. But not in the same way. Not in the way that would make it fair for me to say, I'm sorry, things couldn't stay the same. I was running on empty. No matter how much I could see you trying to refill the love in me, I'm sorry. Maybe we can be friends again someday. One day. But anyway, I was just calling to say that I hope you're okay.
Something about like voice messages at the like end of songs or beginning of songs. I love those. Muchas gracias. Oh, you remembered Megan. Can't wait to stream that. Is it just me, or does the FABRICE guy look like the drum fryer? Never heard of him, but you should check him out on the Rudy stage, on the Rudy night or something. I forgot what it's called. Alright. Next song. Alright, I got 5 minutes. I'm already pushing it. That's crazy. So there's a track also from that previous album. This one was produced by the one and only Michael Breslin, the GOAT. And yeah, this wasn't gonna be on the album originally. I recorded this in the laundry room on like this really bad mic. But I really like the song in the moment, so I gotta have it on. So this is called What Role? What role do you want me to play? I can feel any shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. What role do you want me to play? I can feel any shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. All of what is just illusion. See through the feeling starts to eat you from the inside. I'm going through the motion. Even I can't buy this product promoting. Golden Globe stacking up on my shelf. I'm the main lead who can't act like himself. A personality test wouldn't offer much up. I flip characters like a jiu-jitsu black belt. My tarot card reading says the moon, but I believe anything as long as it communicates why I was put on the stage to dance. Live in brilliant games or a game of chance, and happiness is built up at others' expense. People form opinions up with just one glance, but hey, we'll keep dancing until current call. Devoted purpose, so I ask you all, what role do you want me to play? I can feel any shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. All of me is just illusion. What role do you want me to play? I can feel any shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. All of me is just illusion. This worth comes from the inside, but too much self-worth can beget pride. So as far as I'm concerned, you do the work, assign my worth. My purpose is here on this earth. A good never can end now. When you arrived, I realized how easy it is to hand myself over. Now I only wish time would move slower. Cause with her, I feel more alive than a Hindu reincarnated 7 times. I don't care if I put my eggs in one basket. If I can then find purpose the fastest. What role do you want me to play? I can feel in the shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. All of me is just illusion. What role do you want me to play? I can feel in the shoes you say. It doesn't matter if my heart's into it. All of me is just illusion. That was What Role? I should probably like re-record it with better audio someday. EJLJ, what's poppin', my guy? Alright. We have one more song. I'm already pushing it. What time is it? Oh, 11:13. This last song. I made this one in a span of 24 hours. I was supposed to be packing for school, but I got distracted. So I made a song. But I actually made it, one, because I didn't want to pack, and two, because I wanted to make a beat with my ukulele, because I had not touched that thing in a minute. So I learned use 3 chords technically, and then I tried to sing on there. Didn't go super hot. You're gonna have to bear with me. So disclaimer. All right, next one. Bring 'em out. Bring 'em out. Probably shouldn't think about it. Try to block it out my head, keep contained, but now it's thrown into an elephant in the room. These thoughts are at a point where they're threatening to consume the rest of my psyche. Crazy for you I might be, but I'm scared that you're just trying to kick it like Nike. Let's just do it. What's the worst that can happen? When life gives you moments like these, you gotta grab them. Probably shouldn't think about it. Try to block it out my head, keep contained, but now it's thrown into an elephant in the room. These thoughts are at a point where they're threatening to consume me. My time is never on my side. I'm trying to link like a .com site, but my chance already passed in July. Now it's August, it's about time to say goodbye. Probably shouldn't think about it. Try to block it out, my head keep contained, but now it's grown into an elephant in the room. These thoughts are at a point where they're threatening to consume me. My room is a mess, I leave for school at 9, but you're the only thing that's on my mind. I wish time was slow and I'd be here tomorrow, wishing for the impossible, even though I should be packing for school. Yet here I am thinking about you. Could it be true that I love you? And that's the set list. Thank you for coming tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Grab you. Very Tyler influenced, right? Actually, you'd be surprised. This one was inspired by a song called Hex. I forgot what it's called, but still very much Tyler influenced. Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you, JLJ. The Go Estefan. Thank you, everyone who came out tonight. Muchas gracias.